instructions here. Please adjust the microphone to the height of your mouth. Speak loud and clear. All right, awesome. Catherine, thank you so much for the kind remarks. Congratulations again to Maud on such a well-deserved honor. How about those opera performers? That didn't set the stage and give you goosebumps? Wait for Act 2. Wait for Act 2. On behalf of the Boisi family, I want to thank the entire Spence-Chapin community for this wonderful honor. I also want to thank each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us tonight at this celebration of the heroes in our lives. And I'd be remiss if I didn't stop before I continue to recognize all the everyday heroes that are in this room. The doctors and nurses, police and firemen, teachers and mentors, the staff at Spence-Chapin and all their nonprofit organizations, and to everyone making a difference in people's lives through these tough times. Honestly, thank you. I somehow have the pleasure to represent the Boisi family, whom my mother and father, Reed and Jeff, my brother Peter and his wife Lydia, my youngest brother's fiance Maggie are seated at the table below. Unable to join us this evening are other extended members of the family, including my brother John, my 3 boys, Peter and Lydia's daughter, and my 50-plus cousins, aunts, and uncles spread throughout the East Coast. And additionally, we're missing some family members who have passed away. My 4 grandparents and my younger brother Luke, who are never forgotten, but should absolutely be included in this wonderful honor for the Boisi family, or as I like to say, the Boisi community. And I emphasize the word community because as the word is defined, our family, the Spence-Chapin organization, every one of you here tonight possesses a feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals. More simply defined, a similarity, an identity, or a joint ownership. Whether or not you have a direct personal connection to adoption, you are here because you wanted, or someone else here wanted you to be a part of this adoption community, not just this evening, but also in the future. But many of us do in this room have a direct personal connection to adoption, including myself, as you heard before, who wouldn't be here if not for this incredible adoption agency, Spence-Chapin. The honor for this award for the Boisi family feels a bit like a Lifetime Achievement Award, but for me personally, it's quite literally an Achievement of Life award. 44 years ago, when my biological mother learned she was pregnant at 18 years of age in Ohio, she turned to her support community, primarily her sister, for advice on what to do in this unexpected life moment. She ultimately moved to New York City to be with her sister, where she received counseling and made a decision to place me up for adoption through Spence-Chapin. And about that same time, my parents began speaking with Spence-Chapin about the adoption process. So in March 1979, they adopted me. 2.5 years later, my brother Luke. And this is all because of the incredible heroes at Spence-Chapin who transformed a loving husband and wife into a loving mother and father. My parents... That was not a planned clap, that was literally turned to be. Thank you. My parents were so grateful to the committed work of Spence-Chapin that they continue to support the organization through contributions of both money and time, as my father served on the board for almost a decade, in addition to serving the board on other incredible community-building organizations, such as Communities in Schools, Boston College, Wharton, and Mentor the National Mentoring Partnership, a board on which I now serve. Similar to following in my father's footsteps with the Mentor Board, I was asked to join the Spence-Chapin Board 4 years ago. And I can tell you that the experience has been nothing short of amazing. The work of this board, guided by our chairman Ian, and of the Spence-Chapin staff, led by Kate, is so impressive and has set the organization and the adoption community up for tremendous success in the years and decades ahead. But we can't do it without the heroic support from people like you. There's a business philosophy I learned about recently called community-led growth, which is the process of turning a product's users into its best advocates, who then go on to share their experiences using said product with their peers. And that's my hope from the community of individuals that are here this evening. Please remember everything that you see and hear this evening, and share what you've learned with your peers. Because even if you're not personally connected as an adoptee, adoptive parent, foster parent, volunteer mentor, staff, or board member, you each individually can help strengthen and support the adoption community by understanding the myriad of services that Spence-Chapin has to offer. And I promise you this will have a direct impact on all the children and families in our local and global communities. Thank you so much.